This is IGN. Nevermind. This is your IGN review of MindsEye by Luke Riley. MindsEye may look like an exciting GTA-adjacent action-adventure in short clips and GIFs, but actually playing it through to the end of its story has revealed an unfinished, overly ambitious project that's plagued with performance problems, makes precious little use of its open world, and is crippled by unconvincing combat and dull mission design. While it's natural to draw comparisons with GTA, in basic terms, MindsEye is more akin to the Mafia series. That is, it's a tightly linear, single-player story where the open world largely exists as a backdrop for you to drive from mission to mission. That doesn't end up serving it very well. Mafia is great. MindsEye is not. You are Jacob Diaz, a former soldier and drone operator who's been railroaded out of the military after a botched mission, albeit with an extremely rare piece of tech still embedded in his neck. He's a pretty thinly drawn amnesiac hero overall, with no especially memorable characteristics beyond his ability to follow instructions. After securing a security job at mega company Silva Corp in the Las Vegas-inspired city of Red Rock, Diaz is quickly embroiled in an AI gone bad, robots gone wild adventure that starts slow, gets a little more intriguing a few hours in, and then ends like someone's yanked the plug out of the wall. Credit where it's due, MindsEye does have style, and its near-future setting is accomplished and credible. It fuses locations like normal homes and strip malls that wouldn't look out of place in the present day with the proliferation of high-tech robotics and drones. The result is a world that appears appropriately futuristic, but doesn't feel alien or unrecognizable. From an aesthetic perspective, it really does appear a few years from now in a well-executed way. It also includes a genuinely impressive fleet of vehicles, and there's a practicality to them that makes them look like real cars from, say, 5 to 10 years in the future. Unfortunately, this is largely where the praise stops. The primary problem I had with MindsEye was its drastically uneven performance on my high-end PC, which runs an RTX 4080 and Intel Core Ultra 9 185H. While the auto settings place the bulk of the configurable options at high and cap the frame rate at 60 frames per second, my playthrough was rife with issues. It's regularly blurry and choppy when panning, and the frame rate would flutter and sometimes hang. During one car chase, performance chugged to a crawl and was only barely playable. Sometimes even the cutscenes would stutter and display ghosting. Experimenting with lowering the settings hasn't yielded much in the way of positive results. It's in really rough shape technically. MindsEye has some good ideas. An effective stealth mission midway is a positive change of pace, and there are some unexpected puzzles late in the piece that gave me a break from blasting, but it relegates the rest of them to its roughly 2 hours of cutscenes and wastes their potential. At one point, a squad of robots are set sprinting after my car at highway speeds. While I was preparing myself for a potentially thrilling chase, the robots caught the car and destroyed it before the cinematic finished. This kind of thing is a real rug pull in a game that, a few hours earlier, made me play through a frustrating one-off CPR minigame that could have just been a cutscene. When its performance is stable and you're explosively blasting your way through robots, MindsEye can masquerade as a serviceable action shooter for a few minutes at a time. Its near-future setting and driving feel also impress. However, its flashy graphics and cinematics can't otherwise hide its distinct lack of substance. High on ambition but low on original ideas, MindsEye's rigid mission design renders its open world largely pointless, and it's consistently undermined by vanilla combat, janky AI enemies, and its sloppy frame rate and bugs. Throw in its insultingly unfinished free roaming component, and it's clear it was simply not ready to be released. If you had your set on MindsEye, think again. MindsEye's IGN score? 4 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest MindsEye updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.